Hello Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we will look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of January in the areas of money, career and finance. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. Alright, I hope you will have a great start to the year. I'm very interested to kind of hear where you're watching from. Definitely put in some positive affirmations like, I attract wealth, I attract abundance. Those are very, very good things to include. But also, I'm very interested to hear, where you're watching from and whether you like to see how the cards come out or not. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and definitely check out your sun, moon, and rising signs as well to get the full picture. We just need a few more cards and we are practically ready to go. Okay, I'm getting one more. Great. So beautiful cards. Let's jump into your reading. Okay, so we're going to start with your oracle card. The first card that came out for you is 19, Dark Spirit. Be loyal what you love. So obviously this is a card of loyalty, and you need to kind of consider certain things, what you enjoy doing. Maybe there's a certain industry that you enjoy. Maybe there's a certain company or people around you, leaders or co-workers, activities that you might enjoy doing. What's really important here for you to kind of think about what are the things you love and be loyal to those things. And you also have here the 29 Giraffe Spirit. See the big picture. So obviously the giraffe has this beautiful long neck that kind of enables it to see the fields wide open. Well, you need to think about what are your long-term goals. What is that you're trying to achieve, and focus on those and be loyal to those things that you love doing, all those people. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Lover's card. The Lover's card, which is a strong law of attraction card. You're definitely attracting something into your life that you've been wanting, that you've been trying to manifest. But this is also a strong partnership card. So maybe a partnership, relationships might be very important in your work life. Again, being loyal to people, being loyal to certain things. We talked about it. But again, this is a strong commitment, committing to yourself to something, committing to what you love, committing to an industry, a company, a business as well. And the Lovers is also a very important decision. Some of you might have to make a very important decision in your life where you're focusing on what you love, and when you're focusing on your heart, it's a heart-based decision. The first card of your reading is the Empress. The Empress, which is a strong card of abundance, long-term stability, long-term success. This is kind of like the harvest time when you have everything you want, everything you need. And this is something that comes into your life, and it will bring you this long-term stability that you've been wanting to achieve. So this can be a new job, a new business, a new project, something that's new, but it is all about long-term success, long-term stability, that's why you have this giraffe that's telling you to pay attention to those long-term plans when you're deciding about something. The next card in your reading is the Page of Cups. Page of Cups can be a younger person message as well. So maybe it's a very dreamy, romantic page. So maybe someone might have a romance at work, who knows. But this can be connected to your dreams, your aspirations, something that you've been wanting maybe since you've been a child, whatever you've been loving. But this can be an update, a message of some sort that you might be waiting for, a surprise as well, something that you're not expecting. Alright, the next card in your reading is the Seven of Pentacles, which is a card of waiting. It is a card of evaluation when you're kind of taking count on certain things in your life. This is a feeling when you put a lot of effort into something and you're kind of wondering, is this something that's worth continuing doing? Should I stay loyal to it? Or should I go to a brand new direction? Well, it really depends on what you see as a result. Are you seeing the payoff coming in or not? This is also a strong manifestation card when you're able to see results. But again, it's a slow progress. And with that Empress, there's definitely good promise here for the long run. But again, you're kind of seeing how far you've come. Your reading also continues with the Queen of Cups, which is a court card, so it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This queen is paying a lot of attention to her feelings, emotions, intuition. So very important for you to kind of do that. Listen to your instinct. But also this can be a helper, healer, somebody who's kind of like there to help people. This can be you, this can be somebody you're dealing with. It can be a leadership opportunity as well. Very strong, maternal, caring, nurturing energy. What you have here on the top with that Empress and that Queen of Cups. The next card in your reading is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands, it is a card of conflict, competition, and being in training for something. So if it manifests in your life as a competition, there might be here a role, a position, or an industry that you need to fight for. Sorry, Aries, I had some technical issues, but anyway, we were talking about the conflict, competition aspect of this card, that you might have to fight for something, a business deal, a role, or something, or you might be just in a very competitive environment or an industry. But also, this can be a conflict for some of you, maybe the kind of conflict where people are coming from different backgrounds, different departments, and they see things differently. But also some of you might kind of like, pushing the buttons and see how far you're able to go. But also there might be here something new. Maybe you started something new, or you're kind of practicing for something. You're training for something, maybe for a leadership position or a partnership in some shape or form. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hype if it's available when you're watching this video. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you're also able to help me to grow this channel, to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a couple of buttons to push, so I hope that you do push those like, subscribe, and hype buttons. And don't forget about the comment section. Let me know how this reading is resonating with you, where are you watching from, and put in some positive affirmations as well. For example, I attract wealth and abundance into my life. The next card in your reading is the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands brings you something new, exciting, passionate, new beginning. This is that spark that can start something new, a big fire. It can be an idea, it can be a project, a job, a business as well. This is practically out with the old, in with the new, and a passionate new beginning of some sort. Some of you might be finding your passions as well. But you also have here the Tower as the next card, which indicates something big change is coming, or you've been through, because the Tower is this shock wave that practically it's a quick sudden change where your whole world is turning upside down, and this is a very strong restructuring vibe. When the organization is going through some kind of restructuring, it might be you're getting some epiphany, some idea. Maybe you are getting rid of your old way of thinking as well. But nonetheless, the Tower is freeing, the Tower is liberating. So it can be also chaotic, right? Whatever this change is, but it will lead you to something new and exciting. The next card that has a message for you is the Strength card, which symbolizes that you are very strong. You're able to handle anything, any kind of conflict, any kind of competition, any kind of big sudden change, chaos as well. You're brave, you are very strong, and also your self-confidence is really important this time. Some of you might be having some shocking moves that you might be making, and again there might be a big surprise here for you with that Tower and with that Page of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we do have here the Seven of Cups, which is a card of choices, confusion. So some of you might have a lot of things to choose from, many paths, many job offers, many new directions. Challenge with the Seven of Cups that you don't know. You just don't know which one to choose, because you're just not sure how it aligns with your future. What will it bring to you? So again, important for you to be a little bit more realistic and pay attention to certain things. For example, what is your long-term goal, right? You had here this giraffe spirit telling you to see the big picture. So whatever you have to decide, see how these options align with what you want to achieve on the long run. You also have here 2777. You're definitely kind of like it's a lucky number, but also, like, you know, these are all connected to manifestation as well. Here you're kind of a little bit confused, dreamy. Here you're realistic. So very important for you to kind of see that realism and evaluate things from that point of view. Now let's see what we have for you from this deck. You do have here gifts. So giving and receiving, wealthy donor, retail sales, surprise, windfall, generous. So again, like, you know, when you kind of look at the Tower and the Empress, this might be that some of you are getting some kind of a great gift, some kind of a surprise, even a windfall, or winning something. So definitely can be from that perspective, or some kind of a gift. Giving, receiving is definitely a theme for the lovers, where everybody is benefiting from it. You also have here the connected, high vibe, tribe, network, rise up, get ahead, go up, collaboration, win-win. So I think very important for you to look at these competitions, these challenges from a win-win perspective. But I think you're going to be able to increase here. You're able to rise up, and your connections, your friendship, are really important in terms of helping you transform, kind of noticing those butterflies in the back. And you also have here the potential, trying out your wings, budding talent, restlessness, air travel, upward progress. Practically, like, you have here this upward progress theme coming back, and you're full of potential, you're very strong, you have options. So that's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again.